What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch? How y'all doing? I hope y'all having a good day. And for this live stream right here, I will be talking about some of the Marvel rumors. What I think of the rumors, if I think the rumors true, what it mean for the casting of the future and stuff like that. And some of these stuff is true and stuff like that, in my opinion. Because shoot, man, that's gonna be a problem. And some of this stuff is true. But just about the rumors that I was hearing and stuff like that, just by the Marvel Universe, just by casting news, man, that's bad news right there. For some of the casting news and stuff like that. Because because thing about for me, it sounds like the casting news. I just hope it's not true. Stuff like that because thing about for me, if this is true, just by Fantastic Four, is some of the Blade stuff is true. If they plan on gender swapping some of these characters that supposed to be coming up when it's not supposed to be gender swap, um some of the fans, in my opinion, is just gonna for me in my opinion, some of the fans, in my opinion, when I see and stuff like that, will not, in my opinion, look at the movie just on the characteristics and stuff like that, in my opinion, and stuff like that, and things about the Power Ranger news and stuff like that. I think, in my opinion, might be good or bad, and stuff like that. And, and, and that's kind of thing I'm talking. And kind of like think about it. In my opinion, what I think should be there, should not be there, and stuff like that is like I think, in my opinion, like shoot, I think, in my opinion, that's just me. I think, in my opinion, they were Marvel, DC, and stuff like that. At least try to stay within the confines of the story, and then if you have to, you don't have to, and stuff like that. And that's kind of thing I think, in my opinion, that you should try to do. But I'm not even sure if they willing to do that. And that's just me because because thing about Disney, which I know and seeing and stuff like that, and dealing with Disney and stuff like that, it sounds like they would try to do stuff every time that when you're not supposed that when you're not supposed to change it, they change it and stuff like that. And that's kind of like the bad thing, in my opinion, stuff like because then, in my opinion, you're not put change it in the but the other thing, like, in my opinion, which I seen for myself, Disney casting and stuff like that, is something like, for me, deal with Marvel is seeing like Marvel, Disney themselves don't try to share about the story about like what a movie came out, and and kind of like that for me, it sounded like I was ready for that. Hey, what's that villain? No, script something like that. But I'm trying to figure out for myself. I am trying to figure out for myself is people will actually like it, don't like it, and stuff like that. And that's kind of that could be a good thing or bad thing. But but the thing about me, in my opinion, which I realize and stuff like that, it is kind of like the thing for me right there for me, which I realize and stuff like that, like the Marvel and DC and stuff like that. And kind of like the other thing for me, in my opinion, which I don't like, um, which I don't like, in my opinion, dealing with the Disney and Marvel stuff. It sounds, man, that's really hard thing to say. It sounds like, in my opinion, I do not like people I'm doing like people who trying to go in and change the movies and stuff like that for their own how can I say this? For their own political agendas. Stuff like that. And, and that's kind of thing I don't like half the time. Shoot, I'm just gonna help somebody with something. Yeah, for technical issues and stuff like that. And kind of like the thing for me, in my opinion, that which I know that Marvel might be doing, could not be doing. Um, and kind of like the one thing for Marvel that I hope they do is something like worry about the story and just try to get the cast in right time for movies and stuff like that. And that just me. That just me because think about for me doing movie shows and stuff like that. It sounds like it's sounds like for me. Try to get the casting right if you could and stuff like that. Cause that's what for me. If you get the casting right and just get a good story out of it, I am good with that. And that's all I'm worried about because that's where you get casting a good story and stuff like that. I'm good. Just trying to get a good story and everything else like that. And when you get that, you can get a good story, good casting, and the fans will go out and look at it. And plus, the fans will actually try to support your product. and stuff like that, which I learned they will do. Which I learned they will do if you don't try to worry about politics and just worry about a good story. That's it. It's stuff like that. And which I learned from me most of the time is sound like people just worry about political stuff, just trying to get points with the other side, the people that feel thing. I said, come on now. And kind of like and kind of like thing for me, kind of thing for me, and and which I hope they get right and stuff like that. They get right. For me, if they get it right, it could be a good thing. The thing for me, something like that with Marvel is something like shoot. I do think that Marvel probably should get back on track. I think they could. I think they could get back on track. Thing for me, in my opinion, which would get them, which would get them in trouble, or can actually right get them bad. Which I think, in my opinion, could be a good thing. Which I think for me, if they actually get it right, sound like I'm trying for feelings and don't try to get their feelings hurt. They can't expect everything to go good all the time, which I think for me, in my opinion, could be a good thing, could not be a good thing. Which I think, in my opinion, which I think, in my opinion, could be a good thing or a bad thing, stuff like that. But it's just time for me. I am, which was time for me, which I'm trying to, I'm trying not to panic on Barcode for the future of Marvel, but but the news I heard for the Fantastic Four, they had rumors saying that on that Disney was thinking about casting Mila Kunis as the thing, and and that's they wanted to talk them about Mila Kunis. I said, yeah,
Oh,
I'm looking at I'm at Disney right now. Man, shoot. I'm looking at Disney right now, and up in a bad way. Because think about it, you shouldn't be you should not be looking at Mila Kunis as no thing. That
no. Mm,
that don't make sense. That don't make casting sense.
yeah.
Uh, she could be like just a visible woman or somebody else or stuff like that. It's like within the story, but you can't cast her to be the thing. That don't make no sense, in my opinion, and stuff like that. And kind of and kind of the other thing which I learned, like on the deal with Disney fans and stuff like that, it sound like it is actually Disney fans actually starting to accept that Mini Kunis could be the thing. I'm looking at them. I say, don't accept that. That's what Disney wants you to do. And when that movie flop, and because they will, just like the last one, they gonna be blaming everybody that's DC fans, and and
Mm,
kind of like people that don't follow Disney on buying it. They just gotta blame us if it fail, and that be the bad thing about it, because I'm looking at them. I say, How in the world is you looking at us in time for a bad movie and stuff like that, and could it fail? But you get the casting wrong. I'm looking at them. I say you can't blame us. You can't blame us for a bad
Yeah,
movie if you can't cast right.
yeah,
And that's the bad thing about the shoot. They always blame everybody else just for Disney failings. Um, Sound like the Ant-Man movie that failed. Some of the Disney fans will try to blame us, the people that was criticizing it. I'm looking at them. I'll say, how you blaming us? How you trying to blame us for something that your movie didn't do?
yeah.
Come on,
Your
now that
fault
make no
because it's your
sense.
fault, right? No, it's your. You got to make
That
sure
that
you
makes
get the right way there. Yeah, it's not our fault.
yeah,
It's your fault. You had that directing your life. What you directing? Jeez.
because you can't even talk to some Disney fans and stuff like that, man. Man, you can't even do it. You can't even talk some of them one on one because shoot, they will blame you for everything. They'll blame you for everything. I say why? I say why? Because think about it, when you ask them about some of the choices that Disney made, they would claim they would claim that it's Disney trying to be different. I'm looking at them. I say Disney not being different. Um, Disney just telling y'all a bad story
Yeah,
because think about it, they're telling y'all a bad story, but that's what Disney is not being different.
yeah,
And that what Disney learn about that because that's what and Disney being different. Disney would have cast the how can I say this?
yeah,
How can I say this? They would have cast and just a Marvel inside her movie, the Brie Larson Captain Marvel movie. They would have cast a Marvel. They would actually tell it right, in, in my opinion.
yeah,
But them Brie Larson fans is not ready for that though. They're not ready for the people to really tell them about her origins and stuff like that because that's what you really telling them about the origins and plus sure, about the people that supposed to be in the movie. Hmm,
yeah,
they will be looking at that movie much more critical.
definitely. Yeah,
Much more
definitely. You
critical
said it.
that definitely people who knew the character and people that don't.
Yeah,
And they were trying to blame everything on you too. Them Disney, them
yeah,
MCU fans will blame you for everything. You could pretty much tell them it's not your fault. It's not your fault. The movie bombed. That's what they were
yeah.
still trying to blame you. Say that the movie bombed because of you. I said
It's not your fault.
because of
It's
my
our fault.
critique. I'm looking at them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's our opinion.
because that's what if my
But
voice was
it's
that
okay.
powerful, shucks that yeah. If your movie bad, your movie bad. I can't help that.
Yeah, it's not
I
my
can't
fault.
help that
Just
over there.
you
If
put
your
in the effort into it. That the worst ever movie ever put into it. The script and directing.
yeah, should just tell a good story. Just tell a good
Yeah,
story, and we'll be cool with it.
yeah. Don't put your stuff to it. You put yourself in normal role like it. Then we'll make fun
Yeah,
of it. Right?
man. And those be the same fans, and those be the same fans that be coming out on onto your Twitter or TikTok stuff. If
With this
if
with this call you
they
have to talk about. Yeah.
if yeah if they think that just your review that made a movie bomb. I say shoot, I probably should start I probably should start live reviewing half of these Marvel movies just to see who's dumb enough to come in and just try to argue my points. That's the thing because the thing about shoot, it's always dummies. It's always dummy dumb enough to try to argue their point based on something that is baseless that you didn't say. Shoot, they would claim you say it, and when you tell them to prove it, man, they can't prove nothing. I'm looking. I'll say, wait a minute now. You claim because you claim I said it, but you can't prove that I said it.
Yeah. No,
Come on now, that make no sense. That makes no sense. And say you say I said something and stuff like that because sure you claim I said it, be able to prove it. And the damn body, uh, um, half of them won't be able to prove it and stuff like that. And when you ask them, oh, you're wrong, you got time for the story of the movie,
yeah.
and they know excuse was say toss that, but the next Marvel movie just will explain it. I said this was an origin movie. I'm not waiting on the next movie for you to explain that. You keep on telling me
Yeah.
it's supposed to be an origin movie. If it's an origin movie, you're supposed to be able
Yeah. Origin.
you're supposed to be able to explain the origin of some of these stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and kind of like thing about it, it seems like the Disney people, in my opinion, give them excuses, and that's the bad thing about it, which I don't like dealing with Disney
Mm-hmm.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Which I don't like dealing with Disney people sometimes. Sometimes on the internet, some of them as shoot, I be seeing on the internet. Shoot, man, you can try to tell them that on the best argument for a movie, they would claim that you wrong. I'm looking at them. I say, didn't you know that Brie Larson character wasn't made that way up in the older version of the Brie Larson movie? Man, shut. They would claim you a hater. They would claim you a hater, and they don't never read the older comic books or the new ones and stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
I'm looking at them. I say, at least tell me, and at least tell me how are you supposed to tell me that I'm wrong and y'all don't even read comic books half of the time? When you ask the person if they read the old one or the new one, they tell some newer comic books. I say, most of these directors is not even going by the new comic books. They're not even going by the new ones. They're going by the old ones when they make their
Yeah.
movies, and that beat everybody messed up excuse. So I'm looking at them. I'm looking at them. I say, your favorite director don't even like the new comic books. They don't even like the new comic
Yeah.
books. They going by the old ones. They going by the older comic books
Makes sense.
because you ask these directors right now, which one they like. They say Uncanny. They talk some
Yeah.
old Avengers, the founding members. I'm looking at them. I'm looking at them. I said, and then I'm looking at the fans under the comment section. They don't say nothing. They don't say nothing. They do not say nothing to them. How can I say? They don't say nothing to those directors of the comment section. But they sure say something to you though. When you say the same thing that their favorite director say, I say, wait a minute, how you getting mad at me? And for your favorite director say the same thing, and you not saying nothing to them,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's kind of that make me mad sometimes with some people tell some women now. Should you get mad at me just off of something that your favorite director and for your favorite influence just don't say it half of the time? I say you just mad at me because that's what I'm just a smaller channel who just willing to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Why the big influencers is not willing to tell you the truth half of the time. They're not willing to tell you the truth just about their movies. They're not
Yeah.
because it's just that some on YouTube create man all they want to do, but they know it's true. Because you look at some of the big influence on YouTube is, but the thing is, most of them will not be able to tell you the whole truth half of the time. Some of them, they won't even tell you the truth.
Yeah.
If you actually tell them the truth right now, they get mad at you. They get mad at you half of the time. If your opinion different from theirs, I say, I keep on saying, hey man, now you can't be telling me because you can't be telling me now that all these opinions that I'm saying that's wrong. But you said the same thing that I said a couple of months ago. and but the people on the internet get mad at me in the comment section sometimes. When I say it, I say, "Come on now, that just don't make sense," uh, and stuff like that. That just don't make sense in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because think about for me, it's like you shouldn't be getting mad at me about something when your own people don't
Understand.
even like the
Your
same thing.
yeah.
They don't like the same thing, and and that's kind of like the bad thing about it, which I noticed is
Yep.
some like people got their favorites where I noticed and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and that's kind of like the bad thing. Stuff like that. Because think about for me, it's like I don't care in my opinion. You got your favorites, but the thing about it, because because the thing about for me, in my opinion, it sounds like is it sounds like in my opinion, you can have your favorites, but that's what the be able to give people credit when they deserve it. I think in my opinion,
Yeah.
but the thing in my opinion, it seems like in my opinion that they won't do it, but I kind of noticed that. Um, that's what you could be the first one on YouTube to break up just to break the breaking news house on
Yes.
Marvel DC might do this, but that's what. But these big influencers be saying to us, this is breaking news, and you could be the first one that said it, just as a big old prediction on YouTube. I noticed that jump.
Yep.
I noticed that jump just by some of these influencers because everybody, because you remember when the Ant-Man movie, the new one came out, that uh,
Yeah.
all these big influencers were saying the movie was good on YouTube and TikTok and stuff like that at first,
Yeah. Exactly.
and and then after me, you, and Multiverse did our little review that telling this reading these tomatoes on reviews by some people online and stuff like that. Then 2 weeks later,
Yeah.
what happened? These big influencers just start saying should the movie not all that good? It just average and stuff like that. I'm looking at this. I say, wait a minute. These the same
Yeah.
influencers that said the movie was good
The movie
just about a
best.
week ago
Yeah.
and
Like,
stuff
come
like
on,
that.
really? Yeah.
Yeah, and just after me and you, Multiverse, just start calling out everybody that actually said the movie was good and stuff like that. I'm keep on saying myself. I say, wait a minute now. Somebody, somebody from these people can't must have saw our videos, something like that, doing these reviews for them to change their tone
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Because the first time these influencers were not saying this movie was bad. They were saying the movie was good. Because sure, I noticed I noticed that FI live stream that we called everybody that was on Rotten Tomato that said the movie was good. I said, wait a minute now. All these people wasn't saying this movie wasn't all that and stuff like that. And stuff. They was not saying all this. They was not saying all this before our review. Because they big influencers on TikTok, on YouTube,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. They was saying that the movie was good. They were doing that
Yeah.
first week.
That was it.
They was lying to people and said, "This movie good right here. You should go and look at it." I did it, and boy, I was mad. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this. I say, wait a minute now. You try to tell because you try to tell me right now doing that doing a review that's what I look at. Just on Rotten Tomato, that they were saying that the special effects was next level, the storytelling was good and stuff like that. I look at that. I look at that review stuff like that before I look at the movie. I know, I said, okay, shoot, the MCU might be trying to get back on track.
Yep.
And what happened? And what happened when I looked at that Quantum Medium movie? That movie was not
It's
all
just
that.
good.
And the one thing that got me mad, and just how, in my opinion, Jonathan Major's character got beat. I say, God, though. And y'all try to tell me up in here, y'all try to tell me, y'all MCU fans, it sound like you excited for your future more than DC? I know y'all lying now. For y'all to say that y'all more excited for how can I say this? Y'all more excited for Marvel future than DC? There's after this Ant-Man movie I saw. And
Hmm.
lies.
Yep.
And it kind of sure, how can I say this? On the Jonathan Majors character, just say carry that movie. Jonathan Majors, Paul Rudd,
Yeah.
and plus the Lady Walsh character. I
Hmm.
like them, but then Ant Man daughter, I did not like her.
No, just make sure, come back in. So, yeah, I agree on that. Yeah. And then daughter. Okay. Why? Because I'm not even her acting character on right now. So, yeah.
and kind of like for everybody that's watching, if y'all could have like if y'all could if, if y'all could let me see, if y'all can cast anybody else to be which other franchise, which other franchise besides Marvel and DC would y'all like to see on screen and stuff like that? Because now for me not because that's what it's other franchises out there because think about it, uh, Nintendo proved just with Super Mario if you stick close to the source material and change up a little bit just for the better, then but look at it. It's people out there. It's people out there that want to look at it. Because then for me, y'all might not like it and that stuff in it. It's in my opinion, if you're not willing, if if you're not willing to change the source material completely, you might actually adapt it to be good, which I think, in my opinion, that they could do that. If they willing to do that, just make it for the better and stuff like that, in my opinion, then shucks. Then you should be like doing it. I think, in my opinion, if you willing to do it. Um, and so like in my opinion, stuff like that, it's like so like in my opinion, like for anybody out there who um who going down there who going down there to my link and stuff, it's like shirts, hats, they got shirts, hats and stuff like that on the thing. And this is my discount code right here. Just like anybody out there who looking for who used the link. That's my discount code. It's gonna be down there the whole time. Stuff like that. And kind of like the thing for me, in my opinion, right? It sounds like the Super Mario movie. The Super Mario movie is actually better than I thought. It was actually good. It was actually better than I thought. Because the thing about it, that Super Mario movie, I didn't expect it to be. I didn't expect it like the movie. That's the thing. Because Super Mario movie, I expected it to be like Kitty and stuff like that. Oh man, oh man, and that's the problem right there. Because I'm looking at it, I said, wait a minute, the Super Mario movie is actually good. It's close to the source material and stuff like that. And that is me, and that's me in my family. Because the thing for me, right? If people hate it and just try to change up a little bit, if you change up a little bit and make it better, I'm cool for that. And this is what I actually like and stuff like that. Because the thing about me, in my opinion about that, is like what I think should come. It sounds like it if this could make how can I say this? The gargoyle movie, and they can make an updated gargoyle movie, live action or animated, and things like that. It would happen. Cool with it. Stuff like my opinion. Because think about it, a big old gargoyle movie is actually good. If we can actually do it. And plus like the other announcement I got to make is like I got our partnership with Um Timu Timu stuff like that. Shoot, I got a link down below that just to use, and you get about a 30% um a 30% off discount thing, stuff like that, if or a certain amount, something like that. And it puts the code down there too as well. Edition that I'm excited for dealing with the Fantastic Four. Because all that is Doom. If Doctor Doom is good, I'm cool. But if he's not, mm, yeah, problem. Because think about it, you gotta have a good villain for a Fantastic Four movie. Because the family powers is not that special and stuff like that. Because that's what people. I hate to say it like that. The Fantastic Four powers is not that special. But if anyone want to come in, that they could. But the thing about for me, man, if they can actually do it, I'm cool with it. And kind of like for everybody who wants to accept it, I'm gonna be mad at that. And you want to expect a female thing, I say, really, man, come on now. Uh, Lester Middleton is just the daughter of the thing. That's the only way I accept it. But if she not, it shouldn't be accepted at all. I think, in my opinion, she not the daughter. It's stuff for that, in my opinion. And stuff like that. And that's kind of thing I think, in my opinion, was to mess it up. To mess it up, not mess it up. But the thing about my opinion and stuff like that, because there, I mean, in my opinion, which I noticed dealing with that Marvel, I think it sounds like Marvel that on the Marvel and Disney just try to put casting out there to see if people like it. If people don't like it, they won't do it. But if people do like it, oh man, they just might do the jump. I say, oh shucks, I hate that jump. Stuff like that. I don't like that. When Disney start putting out rumors about certain stuff, and know and did you already know they did it? And sound like the other dudes they talking some maybe couldn't talk some they already cast a Fantastic Four, and that's my next problem. If they already cast a Fantastic Four, then why are we still didn't get them up in the Ant-Man Quantum Realm movie and stuff like that? And that's the kind of thing they get on my nerves half of the time. Just dealing with actors, actresses, and stuff like that. It sounds like and kind of like the other thing I noticed about actress because that actress Ming Kunis had said on a talk show host, something like that. It's not Brian Conan, something like that. She's she already said that Marvel had cast the Fantastic Four, and this my next problem. If Marvel already cast the Fantastic Four, then where was the Fantastic Four doing the Ant Man of Oz?
Yeah.
That don't make sense. Because the thing is, Mila Kunis said that Marvel and Disney already cast the Fantastic Four. If they already casted the Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom Doctor Doom was in the quantum realm already,
Yeah.
why wouldn't the Fantastic Four down there um
Yeah.
looking for him, just trying to stop him? That be, because that teaser because that teaser just at the end of that movie is not making the Fantastic Four look good at all.
Yeah.
Be, because think about it, the Fantastic Four purpose is to stop Doctor Doom for spreading his evil, and and then that's what. And in that teaser, I did not see him at all. down there, the quantum realm, just try to find Doctor Doom and stop him.
Yeah.
And kind of like and think about it, the Fantastic Four know how evil Doctor Doom is, and they're in that teaser. They still don't put the Fantastic Four people down there and Doctor Doom. That don't make sense time for stuff like that. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And kind of like the other thing that I noticed and stuff like that, like I'm dealing with the Fantastic Four,
Yeah.
stuff like that is story narrative for them to go by. And stuff like that. If you notice that
Yeah.
they don't got listen, let me see now. Yeah, Fantastic Four, and and you try to tell me right now, you try to tell me right now, just the shoot, that's trying in my opinion that I don't like dealing have time to deal with Disney. It sounds like you put Brie Larson in the middle of Infinity War and Endgame. Just just to know that people just will look at it just for the ending and stuff. And put her movie was bad.
Yeah.
I hate to say it like that. Her movie, her movie was not good. Her movie was bad. Shoot,
Mhm.
it if people in the comment section out there just want to argue with me on that, I'm willing to do it.
Talk about it.
Just send me messages on Twitter, TikTok,
Yeah.
or just comment down below. Because thing about it,
I can't wait for Zach to come back in.
Because I guess it was somebody that didn't like my critique about
Yeah.
the universe,
Yep.
and kind of like the thing about it, shut the Marvel did it to themselves by not telling good stories. Shoot,
Yeah.
it's not my fault. And
Yep.
it kind of like the thing about it now. Why would you get the man that made the worst flop in Ant-Man 3
Yeah.
and try to get him to do an Avengers movie, and you try to get him to do a Neymar character? Come on now, he
Yeah.
can't. He can't even get Ant Man right. If he can't get Ant Man right in a movie, what makes you think that that's what he get Hawk Girl, Hawk, She Hawk, Scarlet Witch might not even become back. Thor, I'm not even sure if he come back to Earth
Yeah.
because think about it, Thor supposed to be a king right now with his people, and he not even shoot, he's not even a king right now, and that's kind of backwards. Sound like the Jane Thor having cancer and stuff like that. I understand that her story might end there based on the comic books. I'm cool with that. But the thing is, her movie Love and Thunder was bad. That movie was bad, and that Love and Thunder was supposed to have been a rated R movie. Because you look at the comic book that joint came out,
Yeah.
that supposed to be a rated R movie. But the people at Disney talk about some we can make it PG-13 to make money. I look at them, I say PG-13,
Yeah.
that's a rated R movie. This is a rated R comic book that yeah, that I get the source material from. And, and then that was somebody just from DC calling out for a fan like DC, something like me and you or multiverse calling out. That then the other big creators
Yeah.
would say on their TikTok talk some it's haters out there, it's haters out there that say that movie should be rated R.
Yeah.
Darn right it should be rated R. Look at the comic book it came out of.
Yeah.
Butcher the God Killer, he was cutting people's heads off. He was killing gods, he was killing soldiers, everything. He was making them bleed. What kind of what made you think? in your opinion, what made you think and Marvel be thinking, telling some that was no rated R movie?
Yeah.
What made you think PG-13? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What made you think PG-13 just for a movie that's meant for rated R? I'm man, man, shoot, man, I'm thinking I don't like it. I'm thinking do not because that's what if they get me, if this try to get me right now, this try to get me right now, the front of a Disney executive, they wouldn't like me. They won't even let me go in there. I bet they wouldn't. Uh, because you know Disney don't like get criticized some of the time. Because I look at that, I say, wait a minute, I better not say nothing because that's what. Because just your thing about it, if I said the wrong thing to one of the executives just by telling the truth, it would not bring me back, man. I said, okay. I'm looking at that, so I said, okay, because you try to tell me that you can make them, you can make it rated
That's
R,
better.
but you want
Yeah.
PG-13 for the kids. I'm looking at them, I say, freak them kids. The kids are looking anyway. Anyway, the kids are looking at rated R stuff anyway. I don't care. Just make the movie to the right source material. If you want to make some PG-13, get another Thor comic that's not as violent. If you want to make it PG-13 and stuff like that, it's not in my opinion. The based on the last question, I didn't get the X last time. Just based on crossovers, I want for the next Power Ranger thing. Um,
Yeah.
next crossover I would like to see is like I would like to see Zeo and Turbo Rangers just be with
Task Force.
this team with Zach.
SP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the ones that always won that. Because they might shoot because they were the next special. If they're making a mini series, I'll put some of the Zeo and Turbo Rangers in it.
Yep.
And just for Turbo, I'll remake TJ. I'll remake TJ, Cassie,
Yep.
Adam. Adam is Zeo Green and stuff like that because I'll bring in the Zeo and Turbo. Because the thing about the sequel, I will make it like sound like a two sound like a 4 part the miniseries. If we doing
Yeah.
crossovers with teens, you know what I mean? This making like a sound like a 3 or 4 part miniseries, and that'd be a good thing in my opinion. Because the thing for me sound like East team, in my opinion, just to get their shine and they can like mix together. But the thing about it, oh shoot, I think Zach might need an upgrade. I
Yeah.
think
This. Yeah.
um because the thing about it, shoot, I would give Zach that just the Galaxy power. I think just for next power up or just give the big Omega that's in the comic books. Cause because things those are only 2 choices I think you can give Zach.
Okay.
Just give Zach the Black Ranger power up that was up in the Power Ranger movie,
Yeah.
just as the Galactic armor,
Yeah.
or just give Zach just the big old Omega, the Omega Power Ranger
Suit.
that's in the comic books.
Yep.
That's the only 2 things I can think of. Did it, and just the thing about it, in my opinion, is something. In my opinion, which is sad. How did Power Rangers in 25 years tell a better story than Marvel did in the last 2 or 3 years? And that's bad.
Better writing.
Yeah. And kind of the bad thing about it is it seems like that Kevin Feige is not watching over some of these people when he write their movies. Because the thing about it, you even notice some of the big old in just the stuff in the movies that just ain't sound right. Then with Ant-Man and some of the She-Hulk stuff, you noticed when the writing wasn't good. And
Mm-hmm.
and plus, you notice that in less than 10 minutes and looking at some of these shows. If we can notice it, how didn't how didn't Kevin Feige didn't notice it unless he wasn't checking over the people? That's the only thing that I probably could think of them not doing is checking over and stuff like that. And kind of like for me, and and kind of like for me, in my opinion, stuff like that is and like for me, right? If I was doing like a Power Ranger crossover stuff like that or teams, um, I, I would do Zach for like the first 3 or 4 crossovers. Then you move away from Zach. Then you start doing in space, Lost Galaxy, crossovers. Then you call in Zach and Men when you need help and stuff like that. Just with the older monsters and stuff like that. Because think
Yeah.
about it, you'd always bring back Zach and Billy just as head commanders over the team and stuff like that if they want to do that. And that'd be a good thing, I think, in my opinion, that if they can do it. Because thing about it, just the thing about my opinion, when you look at let me see, how can I say it? When you look at Tommy with the Mighty Morphin, Turbo, Zeo, he went to Dino Thunder. I think Ninja Steel, Megaforce was his last one.
Yeah.
He went through about 6 seasons and stuff like that. And but the thing about it, I think Zach could do the same thing. Zach and Billy, I think that they could do the same thing in my opinion. And
Yeah.
if you had a choice, which upgrade will you like Zach to have? Just just the one that was of the Power Ranger movie in the '90s, or would you rather him had the big old Omega power
Omega
that's
Power.
in the comic book?
Omega
Oh,
Power
okay.
is comic books one. Yep.
Oh, okay. And cause the thing about for me, I rather him had Omega Power too. But the thing is, my opinion, son. I just hope that the writers, just the sequel stuff, there was a Power Rangers on Netflix. Um, it's just book stuff but if he not, um, they can have their own version of the big Omega suits,
Yep.
and that'd be a good thing. Well, I think my opinion, if they can't bring the comic book in, just give Zach a different type of power up suit. So that's just me, in my opinion, and stuff like that. And and kind of like in my opinion, stuff like that. And and kind of like the stuff I find on stuff like that. Um, time for shopping, man. It's hard. It's hard to choose. It's hard to find good anime stuff. If you saw my TikTok, you pretty much know which one I got.
Yeah.
Cause damn about it, this was hard to find right here. This was hard to find right here. Vegeta right here. He up against civilian clothes. Man, these stuff be hard to find. And just when people say it's hard to find certain anime stuff, it wasn't lying on that. They got on the Demon Slayer right here.
Uh-huh.
I
Awesome.
like this one right here. That's 3. And plus I got uh Kakashi.
Oh,
He
awesome.
one of my favorite characters though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because shoot, he one of my favorite characters I like. Just out of that series and stuff like that. and kind of like everybody keep us saying Sasuke, everybody keep us saying Sasuke and plus Naruto. You know what I'm saying? I like those two, but the thing is, I always, in my opinion, just
Respect.
had like the teacher.
Yeah.
The teacher could kind of say a little bit more than them, but shoot, I do like I do like the Naruto and Sasuke as well. But the thing is, I think the teacher, in my opinion, this was better written. I
Yeah.
think, in my opinion, in time for story because that's right. If you look at the new Naruto now, it's all about Sasuke. It's all about Sasuke, and plus it's all about Sasuke and plus Naruto. And this me, if you supposed to a writer of a story, you supposed to try to spread it out onto background characters too and stuff like that. Because you look at Demon Slayer, they always spread out throughout all the characters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
In my opinion, because if you look at Demon Slayer, because you learn about the sister, you learn about him, you learn about his teammates he had, the boy, you learn about you learn about Tenjin, I think, that the other man with the thing in his neck, that shoot the Demon Slayer show spread out the love. I don't get I I just don't get in my opinion what happened to Naruto and Boruto. It's all about their kids and stuff. But this what this mean. I said, wait a minute. I can't say I keep on saying to myself. I say, wait a minute now. You do know that it's not just Sasuke and plus Naruto in this show, right? It's also
Yeah.
Rock Lee
That's right.
because it's a man. Shoot, man. Shut, man. They downgrade Rock Lee. I said, God, no, they downgrade Rock Lee in the newest season. 'Cause I'm looking at that. I said, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So this is getting me early Rock Lee because
Yeah.
he was a better fighter than the older Rock Lee is a good fighter, but the thing is, so they don't really, like I say this, they don't really let him show it now because that's what the Rock Lee was younger. He was training. His teacher was a beast too. Guy, man, Rock Lee teacher is a beast too. But the thing is, it seemed like the writers seem like because they upgrade because they upgrade Naruto so much, nobody nobody. But that's what I do. Mean nobody up in the village could beat him. This me. I say to myself. I say this is bad writing because because I say to myself, if big old Naruto turned evil, everybody dead. Because you look at Dragon Ball Z, um, Vegeta, Gohan, Barris, Reese, all those characters right there, just as powerful as Goku. Just in case he turn evil, they can always fight him and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Everything like that. They're dealing with the show. But that's what they're dealing with on Naruto. Nobody can beat him. I say notice this. Nobody's noticed this. Just up in the writers' room, it is like they write in Naruto to be so powerful and stuff like that, and nobody say nothing. But that's what I just don't say nothing sometimes in the comment section because that's what Naruto fans. Some of them crazy,
Yeah.
and especially in my opinion, I seen this junk. I seen this junk in profiles and TikTok. You can say about one bad thing, one little bad critique about Naruto being too powerful on the show, and nobody else show to measure up to him. They be telling they be telling the other people telling some shit, you just jealous. You quit because that's what I hear that junk. I hear just because I was seeing that junk in the comment section. I say to myself, nope, nope. I better not type nothing because if I type something, they gonna go to my TikTok, troll me,
Yeah.
get me mad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna respond. Then they would keep on doing it and keep on doing it and stuff like that. And they will expect they will expect you to keep your cool. What why they keep on trolling you and stuff like that? I'm looking at this. I say, wait a minute, you the one trolling me, and you got there to tell me to calm down. Come on, now that junk don't make sense.
Yeah.
That junk don't make sense in my opinion. That because they were for me. If you the one trolling me, because they were for me. If you the one trolling me, you shouldn't be the one telling me to calm down. I should be the one telling you to stop trolling me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that be the problem sometimes that you try to think about put stuff down there. I'm not say okay, I'm good, never mind. Because you can't really be um like I said objective about certain stuff. That's why certain people because think about it. If you try to be objective about it, they will claim they will claim up to them that your opinion wrong. And you can show them facts and tell them the episode, everything on down. It, as they blinders be on for their favorite character, they were saying that you the one be lying. I say, I'm lying. I'm lying. You know, that sometimes TikTok and YouTube it sounds like you try to criticize just a show character on development or just a character writing just not right sometimes
Yeah.
they would come at you and claim you wrong because you know I say okay forget it I'm good with it I'm good because you don't got to tell me no more that your show Naruto is your blind spot because think about it
Yeah.
I like Draymond Z. Draymond Z is one of my favorite shows. That's what this is always my great. Um, they don't ever let Vegeta get his power up for long.
Yeah.
But the thing about Goku, he get his power up. He don't got to train. He don't got to do nothing. He just automatically get it. But you know, I said, okay, I pretty much get it. But that's what this means. If you gonna let Goku get his get his power up just by getting it, then you should do the same thing for like Vegeta. Because think about it, Vegeta is a better hand to hand fighter just than Goku, and he more brutal too. And and some and some of the people I seen on TikTok and YouTube, just what they said. They tried to say, in my opinion, that um that big old that big old Goku is a better hand fighter just than Vegeta. I say these people high. These people high because I'm looking at them. I'll leave behind my back and stuff like that. Oh, I keep on saying to myself, I say, wait a minute, I got to be. I got to be up in here. I got to be up in here getting trolled. Because you cannot tell me that just for all them years.
Yeah.
And this is my opinion that because think about it, you and me know Barcode sound like Goku never beat Vegeta in a fight 1-on-1. And and put the bad thing about it, it's still people online saying that it is a Goku like the better fighter than Vegeta. I said Goku just might get techniques a little bit faster than Vegeta, but that's what as a better hand to hand fighter, I got to say that Vegeta just got better techniques. I think, in my opinion, time for fighting and stuff like that. Because shoot, that just me, in my opinion, is what I think of. Time for fighting and stuff like that, and stuff like that. But the thing about it, um, sounds like, in my opinion, stuff like that, sounds like some people might agree with it, some people might not.
Yeah.
And put the thing about, for me, in my opinion, stuff like that, like time for movies, shows, and stuff like that, is sound like I notice that this what I notice, like based on TV shows and people bias. If um if everything if everything, in my opinion, was equal,
Yeah.
and stuff like that, if everything in my opinion was equal, which I think they could be, in my opinion. I think in my opinion, time for equal is something like Vegeta will beat Goku 1-on-1. If their power level was equal, in my opinion. Because you look at fight stance, you look at training and stuff. Because you look at it, Goku had to use the hyper body chamber first, just to get ready for Vegeta, just to have a chance the first time they fight.
Yeah.
And some people like to talk some Goku. G- G- Goku had overpowered Vegeta. I'm looking at them. I say, is y'all high? Because that's what, if they look at the way that some of these stuff were going, they would not be saying that. And Barco, if you had to like predict how many episodes and seasons this Green Lantern show might be, how many seasons that you think that you're, if you
How many
just had to
seasons?
choose, if you just had to choose, yeah, the Green Lantern series with the Green Lantern and stuff like that. Um, how many seasons that you think the show might be?
I was in 7 seasons.
Okay.
So,
Oh yeah. Yeah. It could be seven. Yeah, it could be seven because you got to explain the Black Lanterns, the orange,
yep. Mm-hmm.
the red,
Yep. Light Lantern, Red
um, and,
Lantern. So yeah.
and yeah, the lanterns and stuff like that. And seasons because you need at least about seven, like you said, just explain everything else. Unless them other seasons is gonna be about how can I say, 2-part movies or some like stuff like that. Just uh, just to explain those stuff, everything like that. Those just no other lanterns. Because think about it, shoot, the best lantern I see is green, white. Let me see. Because shit don't because
Violet.
don't because them lanterns mean a lot.
The all color spectrum.
Yeah, because crack. I know it's white, green, blue.
Orange.
Yeah,
Red Rage.
let me see though.
Blue for peace.
Yeah, orange. Oh yeah. Because thing about it, shoot, I, I want to know. I just don't know, in my opinion, who made rage a color
Or probably anger. So
and stuff like that. That and
probably shit. So yeah.
yeah, um, because then, wait a minute. I think I see an article on the power rings and stuff like that. Okay, I just hope it's good. Okay, I see it. It said Green Lantern Corps Sinestro had its own version of the ring 1961. They said that's back in the day, 2000s. Okay. Oh, Blackest Night. Oh, wait a minute. They gonna have to put that war in the Blackest Night.
Yep.
Because they got red, mean rage, orange,
Greedy.
Avis mean greed.
Greedy.
Yeah.
And
Lello mean, I think Lello means fear.
yes, here. Yes.
Um, yeah. Green mean
Hope.
willpower
Hope.
with
Will.
L
Hope.
Jordan, everything like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Blue mean hope.
Yeah.
Indigo, indigo mean compassion.
Love. Right. Yeah.
Violet mean
Love.
violet mean love.
Yeah. I'm so correct.
Black, so you
Death.
don't want no black ring. Black mean
No
death.
death. Yeah. Bring death
That,
to life.
that's the worst ring.
Yeah.
That's the worst ring that you probably can get on your finger. And white stand for life.
Yeah.
Hmm. Um, you, because like the one I want, uh, if if I had a choice in between putting three in one or just like I would do white. I would combine white, green, and blue because willpower, life, and hope, and and plus some red a little bit of red, just in case I get mad a little bit. Red, red is bad by itself, but the thing is, in my opinion, when you just combine it with others, it's not as bad.
Yeah. Right.
It, if you had a choice, which ring colors would you want to combine if you had a choice?
White lantern. White ring.
Okay, you can choose three to four.
Okay. White lantern. Green lantern ring and blue lantern.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Th- be, because the thing about it, if they would have had me choosing ring, I would have choosing three or four of them rings and putting it together. I'll put them rings together.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I would put three or four of them together, all them rings. Because the thing about the red ring by itself, I would not want to be part of the ring ring empire because I'm supposed to think about death all the time. I just want to kill people. It, because they said the red ring are powered by rage and feed on rage of the user, like anyone nearby. It's charged by the blood and user it kills. Like the green line, which just provide a wait a minute. Oh shoot. So the red ring ain't helpful if you're not a mad person in general. That's not really a good ring to have if you're not willing to kill something. Because they said the user green ring is helpful commentary to the red ring depicted constantly emulating violent commands. It want to kill, rage, pain, and hatred. Oh shoot! It, it sounds like the Joker. That because damn right, shoot, it sounds like the Joker get this ring, the red.
Oh,
That's gonna be a problem. And, because they like shoot. I'm glad the Joker never got on red ring. I'm glad he never got it because that's what is the Joker get. I said if the Joker gets the how can I say that on the red ring, just for people in my opinion that's not strong minded, it can really like mess them up
yep,
in my opinion. And they say the orange ring is powered by greed, like the others. Only one living individual can wield it. And the power of the orange is a ring bearer or soul consumer greed. It cannot bear the thought. Oh, oh, that's why the orange only got one user because shoot, it's all about greed. It's all about not
yep,
sharing.
that's right.
Shoot, and dang, that's sad. But shoot, that ring good for selfish people, but not for anybody else. And they say the orange has absorbed the energy of the other powers. It cannot absorb constructs provided by the violet or blue. Oh, so we good then? Then with the rings we
Yep,
pick because I picked blue as one of my rings because now I think you go by hope or love or something like that. That should the orange ring won't just won't really affect so like that. But if you got the other rings like red, other colors, so you sure know how to fight.
yeah,
Because think about it, because they say blue and violet rings just and that pretty much a good thing. I think in my opinion, if you got blue or violet, sound like one of the colors that we picked just to be the bigger protection for the orange ring. So I'm good then. So
yeah,
we pretty much good with the colors we picked.
yeah. I got enough for yeah.
Everybody else, I feel sorry for them. And plus the lower ring. This did the lower ring go by fear and and plus the lower ring was supposed to be up in another world and just not found again. But then
Yep,
Sinestro found it.
found it. Yeah.
Yeah. And kind of that thing about it, it was where it was taken by a guy Gardner who used it until wait a minute. Guy Gardner she had a little man. Shoot. Because you starting to get the feeling sound like everybody that had that had the lower ring turned to the green. Sound like Hal Jordan had the little ring at first. Remember
Yeah. I
they're
mean,
doing his
Injustice.
career? He had Lolo.
Injustice. Yeah.
Yeah, then he
Yeah.
turned. Yeah, then he turned green, and Guy Gardner had it.
Oh yeah.
Shut. Oh shoot. And 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 put it say Guy Gardner had switched from Lolo to green once he saw how hell bent Sinestro was and stuff like that. Wait a minute. I'll come back. Because it seemed like the me dealing with the Lolo and Green, it seemed like the Lolo and Green was meant to be opposites of just each other. It
Mm-hmm.
seemed like to me, but it seemed similar, but it seemed opposite at the same time and stuff like that. As what I noticed and stuff like that. It sounded like the blue
Yeah.
as the Bill Sinestro Corps. The Guardians of the Universe create the first blue ring in the home planet of the. Wait a minute now. You telling me you telling me the Guardians of the Universe made two cores? They made it blue and green. Come on now. I wonder what the Manhunters just ain't like the Guardians. They, 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 they always do stuff behind the other core back and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And just when the other core meet each other, they find out they it's connected just by one thing and stuff like that. And stuff that, in my opinion, is what I noticed. And kind of like the blue. Oh shoot! And they say the blue ring. They say the blue ring require willpower. So that means that the blue and green might be combined in this ring right here. Shoot, blue ring then shoot. Yeah, that.
Yep.
So let's give me blue. Let's give me the blue ring. Because should the lower ring show won't affect me like they do on the green ring. I said nope. Just give me blue. Just give me blue, white, and the other color. Not orange or black. Because those two, no. Just give me blue, white, and green. But the thing is, I'd rather that blue over that green though. It would have seemed like on this one. And they say the blue ring can heal wounds. I'm good with that. Let's give me that blue ring, man. Let's give me that blue ring. Because that's they say can heal wounds, neutralize the bigger correcting effect of a red ring, block the energy stealing properties of an orange ring. Yes. Should we good barcode with our color?
Yep.
Blue.
Yep.
Yeah, it blocked the effect of the little ring in red. Shoot. Shucks. I want to see this ring in live action though. That's what I want to see. It said effect are also negative impact a green ring at close proximity to the blue the blue central power battery
Yep.
that will overcharge a green. Oh, so they're saying that if the green ring just got charge up just for too long,
Let the ring
besides
charge the
the
green ring
besides the
power
blue,
source.
besides the blue, it can kind of have negative effect.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is that everybody that got green ring should know that the blue could charge up the green ring fast.
Yeah.
Everybody should know that though.
Hmm.
If and plus indigo and and that will first introduce in July of 2009. That was the first time that ring was created, the indigo ring. And and put this in is able to store light energy, and that is a good thing, in my opinion. Because good thing about it, if it's able to store energy inside indigo, that means that you don't need your battery just just don't need your battery on too much to charge up your ring. That's pretty much a good thing. Kind of like the other colors sound like the red ring and the yellow ring. Should they need no batteries? Unless the users know how to how can I say? Unless the users know how to um conserve the energy. That's the only way.
Yeah.
Without closeness, the accessibility to emotional light, indigo transmission can be used as a battery charge for a ring of that core. How? Oh, wait a minute. It can simulate energy. For example, the green letter charge can create a uniform but cannot fly. Okay, like could it say the indigo could fly input protective or generation? Oh, so they say the indigo ring barcode that
Mm.
it, it, it can give the user to perceive compassion in others
Mm.
and to force compassion unto who feel not. Oh shoot, it can tell if somebody lying or something like that based on compassion and stuff like that. If somebody lying, it pretty much sense it. and that's part of the reason why shoot the Red Lanterns hate the other just the other rings, especially that one. Be,
Yeah,
because we know the people up in the red and the little lanterns be lying, stuff like that most of the time to get their way,
yeah,
and other rings would tell. Oh well, shut. And this say the violet one, great for control. Okay, it's fueled by emotional love. That this say the violet ring, the color violet has been love, and the wearer can fly and generate a protective aura which created feather and organic shape. Okay, okay, and plus that ring could use it could also draw a prison if they want to from their captive or something like during the fight. They can get a prison, and plus it can also transport them. That'd be a good thing. And for this, the prisoner will emerge as a star sapphire, and the ring can also detect love is in jeopardy and located, and plus create a connection to the battle heart and use as a test. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, shucks. It sounds like a cupid. It's like the cupid, the lanterns and stuff that we've seen like, and and for this, unlike the constructs, the green, orange, unlike the green and orange lanterns, it cannot absorb those made by the star sapphire. The star sapphire is able to teleport to escape attacker while the construct release a disoriented. Oh shoot! Oh, I noticed that the violent color sound like it's some kind of non-violent ring will also capture the attacker and just put them back in prison where they was at. Okay, I get it. Cause it's love. It's not like killing. And at this state, the violet ring can restore the recently deceased life by drawing power for the heart, for the love that loved them, for the heart that. Oh, okay. That pretty much means if somebody lose their kid during that day, that means the violet ring probably could restore them as long as the parents had love. Rings I'm seeing and black. Black mean death. Shut. I don't. It just shoot it shoot it just severely if you got a black ring that that mean the ring of death is over your life force from you. It pretty much kill you. And plus for the white ring, ooh shoot the white ring, the exact capability limitation of the white ring is still oh shoot. This to the white ring limitations is like unknown. That's probably the reason why Superman probably can wear it in the comic books because anybody he got no type of limits
yeah,
to his power
yeah,
most of the time. Okay, you look at the comic books. He can wear it green. He can wear any other. But the thing is, it always been the white one that always drawn. White, blue, yeah, white, blue, and white. Yeah, white, blue, and violet. Those were the three always been attracted to him. They say the ring itself is overriding the power of the other. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That means the white ring probably could do the same thing the other rings could do
yeah,
and stuff like that. That should that's too much power. That's too much powerful. Cause the Superman get that ring that as long as far with his other thing too, ooh man, that's gonna be a problem right there. That is gonna be a problem right there if they get it and stuff like that. Man, that's gonna be a problem. It said ultraviolet. It's a new piece. Wait a minute. Oh, it's a new color. They said ultraviolet. It's a new one. Unlike most, the length of course, physical brand. Oh, so they said the ultraviolet leaves some kind of tattoo on your body.
Yeah.
Oh man. And they got another color in gold. Um, oh, but the thing is, the gold lantern wasn't invented until just to the 31st century.
Yeah.
In the comic books, and that was fairly recent. They made that color in 2020, 2021. So that first a new color. But the content I noticed about DC and by their storytelling, it is something like um people probably can say that the DC is trying to be different, but that's what I say. But DC still trying to stick to the source material though with their movies and stuff like that. It might not be the ones that you like, but the thing is, the source material still be there and stuff that you see and stuff like that. And kind of like for the Dino Fury, I think the Dino Fury come Cosmic.
Yeah.
Hmm, let me see. It, we could say similar ranges from the ones that always supposed to be in it. See, let me see what Cosmic Fury come out. And the kind of thing about it is, son, shoot, I am willing to give Amelia the Red Ranger a chance in the series. I'm willing to do it, but the thing about it, I'm not sure about everybody else, but I am though.
Yeah.
Oh shit! That Constant Fury was announced to come out in August 28th,
Yep.
2022. Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait, it's 2023. Oh, it was announced last year. I want to know what season two coming out though. Let me try looking on Netflix and see when that show come on because it should come out somewhere because it's supposed to have it somewhere on there. And unless it's still feminine or something like that, or somehow that they might not be out yet unless it's still feminine, in my opinion. Let me see, Power Rangers. Let me look it up. Let me see. I see you once and always. Let me see, Power Down Fairy. Let me see, season two. Um, shucks, it's not on there yet. Because that might be coming out late, late in the summertime or something like that. Dang, it's
Yeah.
not even saying about the day because I see the suits, but I don't see. Wait a minute, ain't that supposed to be called Cosmic Fury, right? Cosmic Fury was next season. Cosmic Fury. Let me see, release date. for the third season. Oh shit! It supposed to premiere on Netflix late 2023. That means that, in my opinion, if it coming out late 2023, that might be coming out in August, July, August. I think that might be the latest. I think it might be coming out like for a Ponder season. I think be, be, because the thing about it, they was like releasing pictures and stuff like that of the suits and everything like that. But the thing, in my opinion, I want to see how the suits come out like in the final version and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like on time for the show and stuff like that. Because the thing about for me that once that thing come out, that second third season coming out, man, or the
Yeah.
Cosmic Fury thing, I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping, in my opinion, that the season good. Because then, by
Yeah.
after I finish looking at the season, I'm just gonna do my live review just after I finish looking at it and stuff like that. Because the thing about I notice sometimes just by people that claim that look at a season, and when you ask them about it, they don't even know about the villain. They don't know about the character being no episode stuff like that. I'm keep on saying this for myself. I say you saw you say you saw a season, but you don't even know about the fights and stuff like that. That being within that first episode and stuff like that. I said, wait a minute, because think about it. That I look at a season at least about two times just
Yeah.
before that I do my review most of the time, everything like that. That's what I do, or I just write it down, some of my notes, where I just don't like forget just by what happened, but something big or dialogue that happened during the episode. That's the thing. That's the only thing I notice most of the time. I see most of the time what I see most of the time, like I'm dealing with episodes and stuff like that. Like I'm dealing with Power Rangers because they might shoot that Power Rangers one of my favorite episodes, favorite one of the franchise besides the VR Troopers. I would love to see that come back. VR Troopers, Beetleborg. I would love to see a Mass Rider show or Mass Rider crossover with Power Rangers somehow. Because think about it, or we can get a Samurai Squad with an Ultraman show.
Yeah.
I would love to see some of these things to be like crossover into Netflix because think about it. I think that Ultraman do got a fan base. I think ever since the animated version come out of the Ultraman show, because the animated Ultraman show is pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good show. But the kind of thing I'm waiting on, I'm just waiting on, in my opinion. I'm just waiting on, in my opinion. I'm just waiting on Netflix to just to announce it. That's all I'm waiting on. Because if Netflix actually announce an Ultraman live action movie or show, man, I'm there. I would look at it.
Yeah.
I would do a watch party based on that junk if they would actually release it, everything like that. And the thing about Netflix is they were thinking they would actually they can actually make a lot of money based on half this stuff that they were doing. If they make a live action beatable, people come out and look at that. People make a live action VR Troopers or just bring the older one, put that back, and that'd be good right there. Because I can understand. So I'm saying that Netflix is leaving a whole lot of money on the table. It did just bring back some of these older franchises. I think, in my opinion. Because think about it. What you think that let's see. Because think about back in the '90s, stuff like that, and plus up in the Flubber Red, they had some like a Beetleborg crossover, just with the Beetleborg being evil, up in the Flubber Red. It would look like. and that'd be a good thing. And and kind of like the next, and kind of like up in the next Pacific Rim movie, I would love to see a new robot pop up on the good and bad side and bad side. I think happen inside the Bill Pacific Rim movie, because think about it, if y'all saw that as Pacific Rim movie, they almost died. They almost died inside that movie because they needed two inside that movie and stuff like that. And kind of like the last thing, and kind of last thing I want to say finally, it sounds like in my opinion, um, I think that in Marvel, the Marvel writers, whoever is writing these movies needs some help.
Yep.
Because the thing about it is no if and ands about it. They need help. They need help from the people who write the video games, who
Yep.
make better stories in them. They
Take
need help
over.
over there.
Yeah. You take over it because the main mall right now.
Yeah, yeah. Because you look at the video games compared to the movies and time for dialogue. The video games dialogue is much better than the movies. I'm looking at this. I say, who these writers is, because these writers need to come over to the MCU and tell these
Yeah.
people this how to write a good story. Because you look at the Batman games, all three or four games were good. You look at the Spider-Man games, those was good. The older Spider-Mans onto the new ones, those was good written. Halo, the Halo games were written good. Mass Effect. I'm looking at all their game movies and writers know how to write a good story. How in the world? How in the world do not Disney don't know how to write a story? But that's just me and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And do you got anything just to promote barcode?
No, actually no.
Okay. And 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 just before I leave anything like that, just try to follow multiverse, JoJo fan,
Agent
Phantom
Sarcastic. Right.
Ranger.
Omega Sack.
I think
Agent.
I
Titanium Ranger.
think let me see who else. Yeah, I don't
Agent.
want
Yeah.
to forget people's name.
That's
Uh,
that's Gordon Parker or
yeah,
something like that.
you can. And follow Blaze Hawk, follow
Yeah. Please.
LeBron Fett that kind of do
Yep.
Power Ranger toys review just for anybody who just want to who just want to know what the quality of the toys inside. And for JoJo fans, 7 24 RC Stallings and stuff like that. Ethan too. Yeah,
Yep.
and plus Galactica, Nico, Cosmic Sing Base, and plus I might have missed some others, but if I miss some others, I want them to message me just the YouTube name and stuff like that. If they got a YouTube channel and anything like that, because shoot, if they can message me the YouTube channel, I will also shout them out and stuff like that.
Yep.
Uh, just the thing about it. Just for the I might stream tomorrow or Tuesday. I will also post that. And on stream stuff, I'll be doing to celebrities and best wrestlers and stuff like that. If I stream tomorrow or it, it might be Tuesday, I might stream or something like that, or tomorrow. I will actually post it if I stream tomorrow or something like that. because then for me, if I stream tomorrow, I will post if I stream tomorrow. Because like tomorrow stream will be like a open topic stream just for anybody who got a topic to bring or just got a question to ask me that's based on my opinions and stuff like that. Because like tomorrow stream for tomorrow Tuesday, it just for anybody who got a disagreement with me. If they will actually come, if they don't, I do my brackets and stuff. And YouTube, Twitch, I will see y'all later and see y'all next stream.